Hello friends and welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Stocks, and today I'm going to talk about Varun Beverages. For a stock that has received a lot of queries I have received, and let's understand how has been the Q4 numbers and what needs to be done going forward in the stock. So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation, and people taking any position into any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research. And I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about Varun Beverages, here's a small request that kindly support me on Patreon, and once you do that, I'll make better videos on YouTube and help you in different stocks, not portfolios, but in different stocks. And also start from a $2 a month is your Patreon membership that goes up to $10 a month. And once I have more than 200 patrons, I'll definitely help you or probably start with a free educational, you can say, series on YouTube. Now about the company. Varun Beverages was established in 1995 and is a leader in soft drink bottling. It boasts of top clients like Pepsi, Coke, and of course Parle with its fruity. Nearly holds most of the market share in India. It has nationwide presence and network, and also sells in neighboring countries and parts of Africa. So they also sell products in Sri Lanka and Nepal, etc., and also in different parts of you can say northern African region. The market cap of the company is around 17 to 18,000 crore, around about 18,000 crore at the moment, and it has fallen a lot from the highs that it was in probably last year. And that's why I brought up this video to just have an understanding as to what lies ahead for the company and whether these are attractive levels or not. If you look at the financials of the company, so this is Q4 FY20, so we have the full year FY20 numbers, and this has just recently come in. So it has been very good numbers for the March quarter. And if you would recall, the lockdown began here in India on 24th or around 24th 25th of March. So virtually whole of March was also taken in which people bought into soft drinks, etc. So the sales were up 33.5%, whereas the profit was up around 40%. Very good numbers. There's high institutional holding in the stock, apart from a relatively average, you can say, promoter holding. The one negative that I really don't like about the company is the debt, because normally consumer companies do not trade at such debt levels, but they have several crores, several hundred crores of debt on their books, whether it is short term or long term. But these are very interesting things, because debt should not have been in a company like Varun Beverages, and if there is, then some doubt does creep in. A return on equity is around 17.5%, whereas operating profit margin is at 20%, which is quite decent. It is strong. The numbers are strong, but these debt figures uh, make me feel that I should not be investing into the company, and that's the only reason I've never bought into Varun Beverages. If you look at the performance of the stock, then stock has performed well till 3 months back in February. So it was quoting at well over 1,000 rupees or nearly 1,000 rupees at that point of time. It has fallen all the way to below 500 rupees from those levels. It has been a nosedive from Varun Beverages over the next, you could say, 1 month to 5 weeks. In just 5 6 weeks, it shaved off something like 55 60%. High promoter and institutional holding is a big positive, that larger players are getting into the stock and larger players are staying with the stock. They stay with the company for a longer period of time as well. It has fallen nearly 33% in the last 3 months. So after the rise, I've calculated that currently it is trading at 37 to 39 times earnings, round about that, 38 39 times earnings, which is not very cheap. So if you consider that, okay, it has fallen something like 33 odd percent, and it had fallen 50%, recovered around 20%. uh, so it should be trading at well below 30 times, well below 20 times. It's not like that. it is trading at 39 times. It is expensive, but then you need to understand that consumer companies are normally expensive in that manner. So currently at a P of 39, on a relative terms with other companies, it is not very expensive. It has come out with this. These are very good, you can say Q4 numbers, and that would help the company go a long way in FY21 to perform better. But as we understand, the next 2 quarters could be difficult. So what you can do is accumulate over the next 6 months. It's like that if you have it at higher levels, you're down 20-25% still. What you can do is on any dips towards 540, 550, go ahead and buy into it. Accumulation is the best strategy. Over the next 5-6 months, you could see uh, a lot of opportunities to get into the stock and the market, because the numbers of many companies would be bad. Market is expected to be in a red most of the time in the next 4 to 5 months, at least till end of August. So that would be at, at least next 3.5 months. Fear of sharp drop in sales. A strong summer season may go blank. Now the summer season is going quite means at full vengeance in south of India and west of India. But you can understand that with the kind of situation that we are in because of the virus, uh, we could be having a situation that many consumer companies might not sell as many products as they would like or they would have done in the last year June quarter. So this it may have bottomed out around 480 rupees, but it is expected that the numbers will fall sharply in the next 2 quarters. So you never know that it goes below 480, but around 480 500, it is extremely attractive. uh, Sales are currently happening, but albeit at reduced pace. So it is not that sales are not happening. People are buying from grocery shops, people are buying soft drinks, etc. as well, as the summer really takes effect to the northern part of India. So it's not that we will go totally zero on the sales front, but the numbers could be very shaky coming up in the next 2 to 3 months. So opportunity to accumulate over the next 3 months till September onwards or so. I think from October onwards things would look even means better from what it is right now from the market point of view. If you look at the technicals of the company, then of the stock, then strong support is between, you can say, 530 550 ish level. So 500, you can say the long term, you can probably stop loss for you, and around 550 560 the short term stop loss if the stock is trading around 620. So that would be a 10% stop loss with a 30% upside that one could expect 800 in the coming months. The 200 DMA is at 680, the stock is at 620. If the results are decent, and the results that have come up, I thought that the stock would go to 700. It has gone there, just about a week, 10 days back. So probably it has reached its upper limit and it would come down to around 560 570 if things really get worse. In the markets we are seeing that 9,000 has been broken. So in that scenario we could even see levels closer to 550 to 580 levels. These will be good levels to accumulate the stock. So this was my video on Varun Beverages. Please like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get my videos straight away when I post it. Thanks a lot for watching.